Welcome to 7 on the Line, where we ask your aviators 7 completely random and sometimes completely ridiculous questions so you can get to know them a little bit better. Today we have with us number 18, Aaron Weaver. Welcome, Weaver.
Hi.
How are you doing? Quarantine is clearly taking its toll on you.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Hey, we're normal. Doing well. I had that interview yesterday with Evan Leffler.
Yeah.
To the world. I'd let you in on my secret that I'd be retiring, but made it publicly known on that interview. That was a trip.
We'll see what we can do to bring you out of retirement next year.
Yes. 7 questions. Will you come back? Will you come back?
Will you come back? What can we do to get you to come back?
Will you pretty please come back?
I love it. Unfortunately, none of our questions are about that, but we'll see if we can fit that in there, like somehow. So let's get started. First question: what are you like freakishly bad at?
Freakishly bad at? Oh.
Something that like most people can do, that it's normal for people to be able to do, but you're like, I'm terrible at that. Or something people think, oh, you can do that. I'm sure you can do that.
You know? What am I bad at? I'm just so good at there's so many things. It's really
it's so tough to be me.
I guess this is fun when all my friends know this. Chugging liquid is I'm not the greatest at that. There's a period of time where I had to expunge. Shotgunning a liquid was not a very favorable experience for me or the people around me at the time. I was like over 10.
It hasn't gone down well with you, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Most people can handle it. I mean, generally everybody looks pretty miserable after they complete a shotgun, but yeah, I can't chug to save a life. Yeah.
All right. That's something people would assume you're good at. Frisbee people would assume. See, you were okay then. I wouldn't call that freakishly bad.
I can pour water on myself.
Nice. I will count that as an answer. We'll allow that.
Okay.
So your next question: if you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you do?
Ooh.
You were required to work 5 days a week, but you didn't have to get paid for it. What would you choose to do?
Probably be maybe a barista or like, that's a good question. If I had to work, obviously you got to go with a coach, right? Or like a traveling coach, some sort of traveling situation where you just get to leisurely go to the Bahamas, write up a little review. Oh yeah, the Bahamas, sometimes it gets a little too hot for my taste. Yes. Yeah, maybe like a drink enthusiast or a food enthusiast. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Or a resort reviewer. Is that a thing?
If it is, sign me up.
Yeah, let's do that.
100%. Like, I'm in for that one right there.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Although the second is teaching ultimate. Preferably to the youth, but to anybody really.
That's a good one too. I like that. All right. This one, boy, you chose questions. Well, at least these two have something to do with money. If you won $50 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
$50 million. First thing I would buy. I'd buy an ice cream cone right after quitting my job. I go straight to McDonald's, buy a hot fudge sundae, and I'd buy a camper van, and I would just set sail across the United States. Check out all of the sites. Yeah, in a new camper van. Totally, that's 100% it.
That's we've got a travel thing going on here. There's a theme.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've got the bug. I was just on that. I just went on a week-long vacation, COVID escape, if you will, in a camper van. I just went out into BLM land. I saw the Grand Canyon for the first time ever in my life.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant. Yeah. Bryce Canyon, if you've never been, I highly recommend it. Those hoodoos are incredible. It's money. But yeah. So I got bit by the bug, literally. Travel bug.
Yeah, we don't like those bugs. We don't like the ones that bite.
No, yeah. Terribly itchy.
Oh, no fun. That's one of the reasons I moved out here to California is there's less of those biting bugs. You know.
Yeah. Wait, where did you come from?
The Midwest, Michigan, Illinois. Like we had the mosquitoes out there. I come to LA and I'm like, great, no mosquitoes. And all of a sudden, like in the last year and a half, they've popped up. And I'm like, I did not come here for this.
It's your fault. Thank you for bringing them to us.
I do not accept that. False. Oh, here's a food related question. What was your favorite cereal as a child, and what is your favorite cereal now as an adult?
Oh, same answer. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was the firstborn. I am the firstborn in my family, so I got the healthy food only treatment. And so growing up, my cereal was always like Raisin Bran or some other just generic nasty things, right? And then whenever we went to my grandma's house, she always had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And so not only is there, the memory associated with her, she would always, just stock up because as kids, as soon as we got a bit of sugar, you always want more.
Yep.
Oh, just beautiful memories. And now to this day.
Those are for.
Yeah, totally.
They're there to sugar you up and send you back home.
Crank up the sugar. Oh, wow, these kids, they're so sweet. Cool. Wow, they're so full of energy. How do you deal with this?
I know. I've had them for 4 days and I've given them nothing but candy. So you go back home. Good luck, Mom.
Good luck, Mom. Yeah. See you next year.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a good one. I'm personally, I was never really into it. I like real cinnamon toast, like cinnamon sugar toast.
Yeah.
But cereal was never one that I was super into.
What's funny is I hadn't had it in probably over a decade. And then on said camping trip, we needed cereal, and I was like, "Yo, let's get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch."
Nice.
Now I'm addicted. I bought 2 boxes since I got back, and that was a week and a half ago.
Grandma has left her mark on you.
Yes.
Sharing that love.
Sorry, Mom.
All right. Next question, and this one might be interesting depending on how much TV you have watched and how well you know your quality 80s television.
Uh-oh.
If you had to cast your teammates as the members of the A team, who would you cast?
Oh, okay. So wait, what was the leader's name? Was Doc?
So you have Hannibal, who is the leader.
Yeah, that's Bacon.
Okay. Murdoch, who was the wild card. You never really knew what he was going to do.
That's got to be Sammy P. or Sammy P. Okay.
You have Face, who was the pretty boy. Love it.
Can't be me. Am I allowed to choose myself?
You are welcome to cast yourself, but it's a little more fun if you pick somebody else.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just go with. I have 2 in mind. Obviously, Danny Landisman or Blitz with his float back when he had his locks.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the 4th character was B.A. Baracus. B.A. standing for bad attitude. He was like the muffle of the group, the one they had to exactly. They had to knock him out in order to get him to fly because he was afraid of flying.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's clearly Shackner, but he's no longer around. So who's the bruiser now?
I mean, I will accept past players.
Okay, I go Shackner, Brandon Severson, or I kind of like Drum. Drum's either Pretty Boy or Pity the Fool.
All right.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good A team you got going there.
Yeah, it feels weird not to have Turok in the mix. Turok is my ride or die.
Where would you put him?
I think he might be a pretty boy too. The right-hand man. If I'm the leader, then Turok's the right-hand man for sure. I don't remember the names. Terrible.
That's okay. I mean, any combination of who you come up with would be a pretty decent A team.
Yeah.
That would be a solid crew to get you out of trouble. Come in and save the day.
Oh, yeah. Especially oh, man, when Bacon threw me on offense last year, I needed lots of bailing out. Yeah, we got to get Jeff Silverman in this. Colin. So let's do Batman and Robin. Colin Gall is my Robin.
So basically, you have cast the show 4 times.
Yeah. And each show has its own flavor.
I like it. I'm on board with this. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question is an either or. So, would you rather move to a new city every month or never be able to leave the city you were born in?
Oh, man, that's brutal. New city every month? That sounds so tedious. You'd have to just you'd have no belongings. Or I guess you would just and do I get to live in a giant tour bus? Am I a superstar? Am I a rock star then? I guess that's kind of what they do. I guess I would stay in my hometown forever. Be like an Italian.
So, where were you born?
Tahunga, California.
Okay.
Right near, actually, it's super close to our old stadium at Occidental College.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think maybe I knew that. That's that area.
It's part of the San Fernando Valley, but kind of closer to LA. So it's kind of this weird in between, but on the outskirts situation.
But if you had to stay specifically in Tahunga,
I'm not allowed to leave. I live there, but I can't go to Glendale. Just
the question is never be able to leave the city you were born in.
What kind of stupid. This sucks. I guess I would be the vagabond, see the world, but it sounds so tedious. But yeah, heck yeah. Let's go.
If you had that $50 million from the earlier question,
right?
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Right. Yeah. Easy money. Yeah, we just invest 3/4 of it, live a life of luxury. Yeah, we're traveling the world. New city every month. Final answer.
All right. Sounds like a good one. And we're already at our last question. This went by really fast. It's also an either or question. So, would you rather be a reverse centaur or a reverse merman?
So, scaly or furry up top. Human legs. Huh. I guess it'd be pretty dope to do the old merman bit, because then you the whole underwater thing is the unknown. That'd be kind of gnarly.
So, but a regular merman can breathe underwater and air. Would a reverse merman be able to breathe outside of the water?
That'd be. like some sort of
Because
crocodile.
he's got gills.
Hold my breath forever. Shoot. And then is there the option of laser hair removal for the centaur? Right? I mean, let's we can have some stylish haircuts.
I mean, you're used to having those luscious locks,
You
so
got the locks, yeah. I'm already halfway there. Jeez. And yeah, there are people out there that are like that enjoy the hairy variety.
oh my goodness.
I know. Shoot, Scaly's just too weird. Yeah. You always take my gut reaction and then you make me think about it a little bit. I'm like, okay, yeah, duh.
At the same time, like a reverse merman, think of the depths of the ocean that you could explore that like
Unless-
humans can't reach.
Unless I can't breathe underwater. I got gills.
You got gills, yeah.
Hmm.
But how good of a swimmer are you if you're just kicking your legs at like?
Are there any other mer people? It sounds pretty lonely.
I would assume that there are other mer people. If you were one, I would assume you were one of maybe many.
I'm kind of assuming that this is like a one-person show, and I'm just kind of being either a hairy person or a scaly person. And if that's the case,
Shape of Water style.
yeah, I think. Oh man, what about like water bending? Do I have any superpowers with this? God, I'm going fuzzy.
All right.
I can make a career after being like Bigfoot in the wilderness, you know?
Like, I'll be in your pictures, but you gotta pay me.
Yeah, there you go. That's how I make my 50 million.
There, I love it.
Oh,
Bring
but
it back around.
we've read about this story in carnivals and stuff. Call me Dumbo. It's a tragic movie.
It would be. I mean, but of course, in this case, it would be. You'd be a real reverse centaur.
Yeah.
So, although you're gonna have the horse head, so it's not just like a hairy human. You're a hairy horse head.
No, what if I'm like a satyr? What if I'm like a satyr with just like horns and like, out of Hercules? You remember Danny DeVito's character?
Yeah.
But then, oh man, that's so tough. I got horse face. I got the big teeth going on. It's fine. That's my comfort zone. Hairy, big teeth. Look at his nose. Big nose. It's fine. I'm locked in.
All right. Final answer: centaur.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Weaver, that was so much fun. Thank you for being a part of it and answering these ridiculous questions for us.
Yeah. Thanks for asking them. That's tough too. I appreciate your effort.
I mean, I'm definitely over the course of this series having a hard time keeping a straight face. Through a lot of these answers.
Yeah. Jeez.
Very entertaining.
I can't wait to, it's so funny in these situations. I always feel like I black out. Like I don't really remember some of the things that I say. And so it's fun to revisit them and what? Like, you know how to pronounce satyr. Like, what are you doing? But in the moment, you're like, word vomit. Help.
But the fun part about this is that you all randomly chose your numbers and the list was set. The questions were assigned to those numbers. And so some of you are being asked the same questions. So it's going to be fun, I think, for you guys, because it has been for me, to see how each of you respond differently to the same questions.
Yeah. Do we have time for one more? Can we do a bonus? This is where you answered?
We will do this again.
Okay.
We'll come around and do this again, because I've got a lot of questions that, obviously I have 80 questions and we've only done 7. So
okay.
We will do multiple episodes of this. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will hopefully have you back on again.
Thank you so much. It was a blast.
Have a good night.